Hi guys, I hope you're doing well, and here's another magical video for you. Actually, I decided to record this because full moon in Taurus is coming up on Halloween, and of course you can do this ritual anytime. It doesn't have to be done on the 31st. However, I would say that full moon, new moon, events like this are very powerful for money spells, and this is why I thought it would be a good idea to share with you guys how you can make a simple money spell at home with the ingredients that you already have in your kitchen. Now, it does look like I have a lot on the table, and trust me, I do, but I just wanted to show you different variations of what herbs you can use, what essential oils you can use, what kind of candles you can use, and so on. Now, Taurus is a money sign. We all know that. It's ruled by Venus, and Venus rules money and love. If you'd like to check out a love ritual, specifically self-love, I would say, then go on my Patreon. The link will be down below, and you can watch that video there. But here we are going to do a money spell, and again, I repeat, this can be done on a waxing moon phase, on a full moon, or on a new moon. But the full moon on Halloween is going to be so mystical that I think you should do something like this. Love spell, money spell, whatever Venus rules, I think you should try, because that could be very beneficial. That could be very helpful for you. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with candles, because this is what our main ingredient is for this spell. And like I said, you know, I want you to be able to use whatever you have, whatever is more accessible to you. I do have just a regular white candle here that I got at Target, I think, but I also have green candles here. And I ordered these on Amazon a long time ago. These are just regular green candles. They are small. You can use one of them. You can use a few. These are considered spell candles just because they are small, thin, easy to use, they burn out pretty quickly, and they are color green, which is prosperity color. Now, also, I would like to share that you can use a gold color candle. Gold, well, is also associated with money, and I think I got this one at a dollar store. So, like I said, you know, you could use any kind of candle. You can use white, because white replaces anything. You can use green because this is the money color, and you can use gold because this is also the money color. So options regarding candles are almost endless, so you don't really have to worry about what color candle you use. As long as you put all of your intention into it, it should work. Now, cleansing. That's the very first step. Before we find the candle or anything like that, we have to figure out what cleansing tool we are going to use, because we need to use cleansing tools on pretty much every ingredient that we are going to include in the spell. I am gonna use a Palo Santo here, okay, but also I just want to cleanse the space overall. This is actually going to be my first spell experiment at the new house. I hate to say this, but we're still in the process of settling. You know, I still have a lot of my esoteric stuff in boxes, and it takes a while, you know. It just does take a while. There is absolutely no reason why exactly I'm using this. This was just more accessible to me because I want this ritual to be easy for you guys. I'm not trying to tell you, oh, go to the store and get all of these different, you know, herbs to cleanse, get patchouli sticks. Patchouli, however, would be one of those ingredients that are pretty important. However, you can replace patchouli with something else. But I am going to cleanse my tools with Palo Santo. Now, I also wanted to mention that you can use incense sticks. If you don't have sage on you, if you don't have Palo Santo, if you don't have patchouli incense sticks, you can use clove, you can use cinnamon, you know, any minty incense sticks could work as well. Cinnamon speeds up the process. Clove is a prosperity, happiness type of ingredient as well. So I think my Palo Santo stick is pretty old. I don't think I'm going going to use that. I am going to use a clove stick, and I'm just going to show you how exactly I cleanse the tools. All right, so we've got the smoke going. I am going to even cleanse this candle holder that I'm going to be using. I am going to cleanse this candle that I'm going to be using. And this is, I decided I'm gonna go with a green candle. Again, you can use a few of these because they are small, and the bigger the spell, the more candles or the bigger the candle you need, okay? So if you want to attract something in your life, I would be going clockwise, okay, with the cleansing. If you want to banish something out of your life, I would be going counterclockwise. But we are attracting on a full moon. Full moon possesses a lot of powerful energies. So we are going to be cleansing everything clockwise, okay? Here I've got some chamomile in the bowl that I'm cleansing. I am cleansing each ingredient, and I am thinking how it's going to help me with my spell, okay? And of course, guys, I just want to let you know that you still have to work. You still have to do whatever you do in your daily life. You can't sit on the couch and expect the spell to just do the work for you and to, you know, be able to manifest tons of money. No, we have to all work. It's required. Your effort is required, but this is, however, going to help you achieve your goals faster. Okay, so I'm cleansing all the crystals. I also want to go over crystals. What kind is best for money spells? I actually was doing a reading for one of my clients today, and he asked me what talisman or what can I use, you know, to attract money. And I would say that probably the best would be to use citrine. The best would be pyrite, and the best would be clear quartz in case you don't have these. But actually any green stone would also work. Okay, and now we are done, and we're gonna start dressing our candle in a little bit. I'm just going to go over each ingredient as we go. So to dress our candle, the very first thing you want to do is to carve intentions on the candle, okay? You can draw dollar signs, you can draw your name, a certain amount of money that you would like to receive. You can write prosperity. Okay, now it also depends on what your job is. If you have your own business, if you work for a company or something, if you're trying to start your own business, you could also put different things here: promotion or my own business, and so on and so forth. So now that we carved our intentions on the candle, also you can put your initials, you can put your name here, you can put your signature. Once we've done that, I'm going to dress the candle with oil. Now, like I said, patchouli oil is pretty important, but it's not mandatory. If you don't have patchouli, I mean, what can you do, right? If you want to do the spell kind of quickly without having to leave the house, and you do have a couple essential oils, you don't have to run out and get patchouli, if that makes sense. Of course, like, it's useful, but it doesn't have to be. Magic is all in our mind, guys. It's not really I mean, of course, ingredients are helpful, but it's all us. We manifest, right? Tools are just help. So I have citrus blossom here. So it's just an orange essential oil. Now, I would also recommend using rosemary if you don't have patchouli, or peppermint if you don't have patchouli. Again, anything minty would work. Okay, so let's dress our candle. Sorry for the background noise. I actually have catnip as one of the ingredients, and I think my cats are going a little crazy. Okay, so there are different variations on how you can dress your candle in oil. Some people suggest going from, you know, the bottom all the way up. to be able to dress it. Some people just kind of rub it like this. I don't know, it's different. Whatever works for you guys, this is what I would recommend using. Now, there is no specific amount of oil that you can use. You can count drops if numerology is important to you, or you can just do it how I'm doing it. You know, make sure it's covered though so the herbs stick to it better. Now let's start with our herbs. I do have basil here, and basil I would say is pretty important because again, we do want money correspondences. We do want ingredients that do represent money in witchcraft. Now, if you don't have basil, again, peppermint could work. Also, thyme, I think is that thyme, is that how you pronounce it? Again, one of those things that are not crucial but very helpful, and a lot of people already have this herb at their home, so that shouldn't really be a problem. Okay, and yes, it can get a little bit messy, but that's okay. We're not here for perfection. We're here to work on our spell, and it does require a little bit of effort. It does require a little bit of work. So right here I do have some chamomile and I do have some catnip. I had to put just a little bit because we do have 3 cats, and you know how crazy they get when they smell catnip. Okay, so just doing something like this. Each ingredient that you put on your candle, you are asking this ingredient to work in your favor. You're asking this ingredient to help you in your magical working, to help you manifest your dreams and wishes, whatever you've got, whatever you would like to achieve with this money ritual. Okay, so guys, we are done dressing our candle. Our candle is basically ready to be lit. However, this is not enough. I would like to tell you about other herbs that you can put around your candle. Just make sure you practice safety, okay? I feel like a spell is not a money spell without cinnamon. Cinnamon speeds up any spell that you have. It's a spice. So any spice, not any spice, but maybe cayenne if you don't have cinnamon, or cinnamon sticks, cinnamon powder could work very well here, okay? So I do not have powder. I do have sticks, and this is why I'm just placing them around our candle. I do have star anise here, and this is also another ingredient for prosperity and success in business. Now, numerology. If you follow numerology, go ahead and use a certain amount of numbers here, you know, certain amount of cinnamon sticks, certain amount of star anise, certain amount of bay leaves as well, and bay leaf is a herb of luck. But, you know, it's up to you. I follow numerology, sometimes I don't. I just felt like putting 3 leaves on here, okay, 2 cinnamon sticks and 3 star anise seeds. So let's see. When we get a bay leaf and when we want to write our intentions on it, and yes, you don't have to write your intentions. You can skip this step. But again, you can write the same exact thing that you wrote on your candle. Something like this, okay? And now crystals. Perfect. This spell is basically done. However, I wanted to mention a couple things that you could add to this in case if you're missing one of the ingredients. Let's say in case if you are missing bay leaves, like actual leaves, you can use these, okay? You can use already the powder that's made out of bay leaves. You can also use cloves. Guys, cloves are very important in spells, and in love spells, and money spells, and for full moon in Taurus, you know, a sign that's ruled by Venus, they could be very helpful. But I'm just explaining, if you don't have them, that's fine, okay? I used clove incense to cleanse this area, to attract prosperity into this space, okay? However, if you don't have clove incense, you can use actual cloves, okay? I just wanted to Make sure of that. Also, for those of you that are starting their own business, or you already have your own business and you want it to prosper, we have allspice here. Allspice is used, I would say, yes, for prosperity, yes, for money, but also for your own business. Okay, so in case if you would like to maybe improve your business, attract more customers, more clients, and so on, allspice would be for you, but again, not mandatory. And the last step before I light this candle, I'm a tarot reader, okay? So I wanted to show you what cards, what tarot cards, or maybe what Lenormand cards you can use for this spell to incorporate them and to boost the power. So I have these. I have Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. This one is for independence, financial freedom. I want to say maybe having your own business. This one is, let's say if you're a male and you want to, again, be successful and prosper, here you go. Same goes for a female, if she wants to prosper, if she wants to be successful financially. Ten of Pentacles, a lot of times it's for family business, or maybe for working in the company, getting promoted, again, starting maybe your own corporation, starting your own big company, or overall prosperity within the family, good financial standing within a family. And Ace of Pentacles, a new job, a new business, so on and so forth. So you can place it somewhere. Just again, make sure you practice safety. You could place it either underneath your plate or bowl, whatever you're going to be keeping the candle in, and you could place it either underneath or maybe somewhere on the side. You could place a few of these if you would like. They could be very helpful as well. And now that we sat with this candle a little bit, now that we have thought about our intentions, we have projected our intentions into this candle, we are ready to light it. And I do recommend lighting a candle and letting it burn out completely, because once it does burn out, that means that the spell is sent to the universe and it's starting to work, right? It's not gonna start working before you light it. It's gonna start working after it's completely gone. But again, I just want you to practice safety, and I want you to make sure that you are gonna be home and you will be able to sit next to it, you will be able to meditate next to it. Do not rush with this process, okay guys? And here we go. Our spell is done, it's ready. Like I said, there are many ingredients that I have mentioned, but I'm sure 100% that you will have most of them already at your home. And again, I want to repeat that if you don't have pyrite or any green stone or citrine, then you can use clear quartz. You can use maybe rosemary as your essential oil if you don't have patchouli or any minty oil, or if you don't even have orange oil. And of course, you can use cinnamon powder or sticks, bay leaf powder or actual bay leaves. You can use allspice or any mints to manifest this particular spell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you want to check out my ritual for love, self-love, it is on Patreon. It is a subscription service. But if you would like, the link is down below. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good Halloween.